Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, I will try to make it as short as possible. Dear graduates, faculties, and distinguished guests, it is a great honor to introduce Mr. Harold Bouben, who will receive today a Doctor Honoris Causa degree from the Lebanese Canadian University, LCU. Among jewelry dealers and luxury watchmakers, safes, clocks, and time objects, Harold Bouben needs no introduction. He is among a handful of entrepreneurs that pioneered in the field of jewelry industry in German-speaking country, or in German-speaking country. Sparkled the idea of producing exclusive packaging boxes of luxury watches and jewelry under the name of Bouben and Zolweg. Today, the house of Bouben and Zolweg has a virtual monopoly in some of these segments and successfully operates in more than 120 countries. Before revealing the distinguished qualities that led to the pronunciation of this honoris causa doctorate, let me first start with presenting the degree. Honoris causa degrees, higher education's most prestigious recognition, are reserved for eminent individuals with national and/or international reputations. Recipients are typically leading scholars, discoverers, inventors, authors, artists, musicians, entrepreneurs, social activists, and leaders in politics and government arenas. Honoris causa degrees. The recipients are selected through a nomination process established by the university governing body, precisely its board of trustees. Recipients are not necessarily graduates of the awarding institution. Rather, the university often views the degree as an opportunity to establish ties with a prominent person. With Harold Bouben, we have achieved two main objectives behind the honoris causa degree by first, rewarding a prominent figure, and second, and most importantly, spreading the name and flagship of LCU with his worldwide discoveries. Historically, honorary degree appeared to have arisen out of the practice of granting dispensations from certain particular academic requirements. European universities began granting degrees for the sake of the honor, I mean honoris causa, in the 15th century, and the first such degree was awarded by Oxford University in 1478. These were essentially academic peerages entitling the recipient to full privileges in the university. At the same time, universities conferred degrees on certain scholars whose career achievements warranted such recognition. The first honoris causa degree awarded in America was an honoris causa Doctor of Divinity degree conferred by Harvard University in 1692. Now, getting back to our honorary guest, Mr. Harold Bouben was born in May of 1969 in Graz, which is Austria's second largest city and capital of the Styrian region. Often known for being the birthplace of the most famous bodybuilder and world champion Arnold Schwarzenegger, Graz is also home to a famous university that was the alma mater to Nikola Tesla, best known for his contributions to the design of the modern alternating current, which is known as the AC current, electricity supply system. Harold Bouben's father, Dr. Winfried Bouben, worked as a head judge. Consequently, Harold followed his father's footsteps and studied law, graduating from the Karl Franz University with a magna cum laude as distinction. However, instead of working in the field of law, he capitalized on his entrepreneurial talent, which emerged at the age of 14, when he started working to save money for his first around-the-world trip that brought him to Australia's gemstone capital at the age of 18. With his childhood friend, Christian Zolweg, Harold Bouben found the opportunity to importing Australian opal stones to Austria. This business acquainted him with the jewelry industry and sparked the idea of producing exclusive packaging boxes for luxury watches and jewelry under the name of Buben and Zorweg. The venture proved successful, and step by step, his company developed, since 2014, their own wristwatches, ranked at the top end of luxury watch markets. Today, the house of Buben and Zorweg has a virtual monopoly in some of these segments and successfully operates in more than 120 countries, with own flagship in Berlin, New York, Dubai, Singapore, and several other capitals. Their portfolio of individual clients include the world's best-known name in business, sports, media, and government, many of them being member of the Forbes list. From a family perspective, Harold Buben has been happily married for more than 20 years to Ute Richman, the director and head of an elementary school. His son Philip, 23-year-old, is currently studying medicine at the private University of Salzburg. Harold Buben is a keen traveler. He has visited 175 out of the United Nations, 193 countries, which gained him acceptance to the Hall of Fame of the Most Traveled People Club. Some of his unique travels have been featured in many books, such as I've Been Everywhere and Chasing 193. In many cases, Harold Buben was able to combine his passion for remote places with his drive for business. A concrete example was the building of a high-tech Islamic museum in Grozny, Chechnya, with a Buben and Zorweg safe displaying a 1,500 years old original bowl of the Prophet Muhammad. These are few examples taken from an infinite professional career. The entrepreneurial spirit and business contributions made by Harold Buben are considered as an icon that any business person can be proud of. Based on the above mentioned, I cannot think of anyone more deserving a Honoris Causa doctoral than Harold Buben. The Lebanese Canadian University, LCU, and the Faculty of Business Administration, they feel honored today, tonight, by making the perfect choice in awarding the Doctor Honoris Causa to now say Dr. Harold Buben, a choice that we all support in the strongest possible term. Dr. Buben, please proceed to receive your Honoris Causa doctoral certification. Thank you. Thank you all. President Dr. Ronnie, please, can you proceed? Thank you.